I think that are we going on them or are we going on me? We'll go with you. We'll go with you. Okay, so if you're going with me, then what you got to understand is I carry status. So I'm not determined by it. I'm not defined by it. I don't let it rule me. I'm just happy to be there, bro. And you know, status is aura. That's me. You know, I have aura, I have energy, I have charisma, I have all those qualities that make the man, right? So, you know, you get Dino, you add it with that confused fella, right? You get me? Yeah. And I don't ever think that there's a time where I'll ever stop being that confused fella. But I think then when you look at these other guys, when you look over in their direction, and, you know, what's funny is they give a lot of crappy advice. And I think that because they want their audience to be determined or be defined by status, so they should show it off. That is just annoying to me. Yeah. And I think that's kind of why I kind of step back. And I know that I'm a better rapper than a lot of these rappers. I'm a better kickboxer / boxer than a lot of those guys. I'm a better YouTuber. I'm a better influencer. You name it, I'm better. And people say, oh, but Dino, that's your opinion. That's your view. You're a member of my audience. That's your view. That's your opinion. I have to spit facts. I'm not one of these dickheads. I'm not one of these wannabes trying to be. I ain't like them. And you know this. And I've always had the ability to speak positively about my surroundings, about the people around me. They're just jealous haters. They're going to hate on you for what reason? I don't know. They hate you. They can't stand you. Pick one. But the thing I don't understand is they're such hypocrites. They will call out something specific you do, but they'll do it themselves. Yeah. Oh, you're leaning on people, but we want to lean on people. So let me get it straight. You don't like the fact that I lean on people, but it's okay when you do it. Oh my days. It's so fucking stupid. This generation's cooked, man. I don't need to go on TikTok and watch these bitches go live to know that this generation's cooked. We've literally got imbeciles, and I'm not even speaking specifically on a fucking circumstance, an unfortunate turn of events that happened in December of 2017, but unfortunately it did, and it kicked off, and it didn't have to, and Dino came through. So I'm gonna end it off on this note. For me, I'm okay not being in Wolverhampton anymore. And I personally want the knowledge, and I need to get it. And I truly believe that people don't wait forever. Yeah. I think that with these high demanding girls on these podcasts, these guys need to hurry the fuck up. Because these girls ain't going to stop doing these fucking podcasts. They're not going to stop doing these videos. And hey, I'm not being judgmental. I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm not being one of those type of guys that wants to, you know, what's the word? Lean on you, right? Or nudge you or elbow you or whatever it is you think I do. I'm not trying to do that. What I'm trying to say is it's funny. It's not interesting. It's funny because it's not for the culture. These podcasts, they're not for the culture. Interviews with celebrities are, like Tobey Maguire, for example, that's for the culture because he's Spider-Man. He's played other roles. But something where a guy is trying to elaborate what dating is, or he's trying to find out what you look for in dating and the kind of ideal, whatever it is, I don't necessarily think that people believe in dating. I think that people believe in views, and people believe in followers, and people believe in being stalked by them and being harassed by them and being, you know, I don't know, lusted over. And I'm just I mean, listen, I'm not trying to come after everybody. I'm not trying to say, you do it, you do it, you do it, you do it, you do it. Why do you not do it? I'm not trying to do that. It's a generation. And people are entitled to do whatever it is they want to do. It's just not something that I find interesting. I find it very pathetic. You know, I will never watch these podcasts and find them interesting. I find them drool, boring, plain, blank. Everything you can think about in the dictionary. I gotta end it here, bro. I'm losing my voice. I gotta get a sip of water. But you know, this was hard. You know, I kicked off a lot. You know, and you're gonna hear it back. But you know, I gotta end it here, bro. I'm sorry. I just gotta do it. I'm just here to tell you. We've spoken about struggle. We've spoken about poverty. We've spoken about being broke. We've spoken about all that, and I think that really that's the main thing here. You know, that's the main root of evil. I think people have become so comfortable in this generation, you know, on the premise of it should be normalized. And I'm not here to normalize shit. I'm here to speak. I'm here to speak my mind. I'm here to do what I do. And if people don't like what I do, then they can get a life. I don't care about them. I'm just doing my thing. And people need to respect it. Respect me and my decisions. Because I'm not coming after you and what you do and what you say. Like I said, if it doesn't affect anybody around you and it doesn't affect me, then you can do whatever it is that you want to do, right? But even when you say that, you sound so straightforward. Because it is. How many guys out here tell you being a millionaire is so straightforward? But what's stopping you? Fear. People will say, you could have been her boyfriend. You could have been with her. You could have done this. You could have done that. You could have trained in another gym. You could have gone and you could have got a few more jobs. We can all come after each other. I can come after you. You can come after me. I've just learned, even from a very young age, not to care. And when I cared about these people, when I cared about the girls, when I cared about Emily Owen, Leah Francis, Sophie Wilson, Dustina, Charlotta, when I cared enough, you know, singular, right, to walk over to one of them and have a conversation with them, and I got rejected. It was hard, and I had to learn, you know, it wouldn't happen, you know? Yeah, it will never happen. But I'll admit this. It hurt, you know? Yeah, and that's life. Life, you struggle and you understand. And that's why we need a society of masculine men. We need leaders. And that's what Dino is to me, right? Dino is a leader. I think growing up, had I had better training, had I had a better understanding, had I been able to learn, you know, these fundamental, you know, key essential life lessons, let's say, I would have been better off. But my family don't care, so why should I? I know. I'm done with them. I think that's why I'm done with them. Because, not specifically, like, you know, I'm talking to all of them. You know, they've chosen to be slaves, to, you know, hide behind excuses. And Dino never had the... Listen, I'm Dino. And I never once did I ever see the point in hiding behind excuses. If Lucas walked over to me and told me to go train, I would fucking train. Yeah. Not because he told me to, but because I like it when he says, get in the gym! It's just like, I'm not a fan, but like, I'm just like, I'm a supportive person. Like, I just want to hear him say his catchphrase. You know what I mean? Dino has a lot of quotes. Dino does. There's a lot of things I like about Dino. And I will always be Dino. And I'll always love being the voice of Dino. And, you know, being this iconic character. And being the voice of reason. And I think that's the point. I think he's not really he was never supposed to be the king of violation. But I think that was something that I dragged out from 2017. And it just became normal. And I kind of made a living off violating my enemies. And I still somewhat to this day do. And I want it to be known. Like, I just wanted a life. I'm not trying to say specifically like I want to come after certain people and fuck with them and walk over to them like Cads or Mark Burrows or Shane Taylor, or I want to be friends with somebody, have their number, and then troll them and send them stupid messages. I want to have a normal friendship with some guy, and you know, it feels authentic and it feels genuine and it feels normal, and I'm being teased to go to the gym, good advice, you're trying to pattern me up, you're my wise man, all of that. Like I want that, bro. I think it's all capable of happening, and it's just you have to find that person, and you can make it happen on your own. And a lot of guys do say you should, but I think that first I need a circle, because I never had a proper circle. And when I finally get the circle, not that it has to come first. Like I want to get out of Wolverhampton first. I think from a very young age, I think it speaks volumes that I am where I am because of Wolverhampton. And I think that I'm never going to get anywhere in life if I stay in Wolverhampton. And I've learned that from a very young age. And my family just don't get it. They don't understand because they're full of shit. And I'm not being nasty. I'm not being nasty to nobody. I just hate the concept of being a slave. I hate the concept of going to all these schools and seeing all these people. Oh my god. I'm gonna go. I'm tired of this nonsense.